Yo, 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 what's up, Sooner fans? This is your host from Norman to New York, back to the Prairie, still here, Jeremiah Hall, formerly number 27 on the field, but always number 1 in your hearts. Here with me today, you know who it is, my right-hand man, number 9 on the field, our captain and fearless leader, the Brayden Weight Room Willie Willis. And this is the podcast on the Prairie. Brayden?
Jake?
What's up, my boy? Wednesday. Hump day.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good
Yes,
this morning. As I mentioned before, I always like recording in the mornings because I'm a morning person. You know, I can run off of 3 hours of sleep and then I'll still be good at least from like 6 to 10. After about 11 o'clock, I start dying. So the mornings are just a great time. You know, I feel like I got so much energy now because I'm not like practicing or anything. You know, I've noticed that over the past couple of months, and I'm so used to waking up, making sure I get 7 hours of sleep, going straight to practice, going straight to lifting. And now I don't have to do that. You know, I'm still working out. I'm still, you know, staying in shape and everything, but I'm not, you know, out for like 8 hours for football. So I feel like I got a little bit more bounce to me, you know? Yeah. The tight end and a fullback, a big part of our job on the field is protecting others. We have our moments, but most of the time we're doing the gritty work behind the scenes to help our teammates shine.
That sounds just like our friends at Plainview Legal Group. Haley and Travis Dennis are longtime property attorney experts who will work tirelessly for their clients. They fight hard and handle the nitty-gritty of your property issues so you can focus on life's other issues.
When you use Plainview Legal, you are working with die-hard Sooners. Haley and Travis have 5 degrees from the university, and Haley has even taught at OU's law school.
So whether you're being contacted by Oklahoma Turnpike Authority about acquiring your land or dealing with any other property issues, we highly encourage you to set up a free consultation with Plainview Legal Group.
You can go to their website at www.plainviewlegal.com. Give them a call at 405-310-0183 or email them at info@plainviewlegal.com. We're incredibly grateful for Plainview Legal for the support they give the show, so please check them out.
Please see the show notes of this episode for important disclaimer information.
My mom's in town. She just flew into Dallas this morning. She's buying a car here in Moore in just a couple hours. She's sitting here next to me doing her makeup, looking all good over there. So my mom's single, guys. By the way, if y'all want to hit me, I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm the relationship plug, bro. I already put you on. She's up next.
Put me on with who?
Okay. Don't do that.
I think I was the one that put you on, if you don't remember.
Yeah. I did have a good time at the fair.
No. Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey,
I'm the real Cupid around here.
Shout out to her, man. I need to text her back.
Yeah, you be messing up.
Nah, she really mad at me right now.
Tisk.
Yeah. Anyways, life is good. Well, what you got going today besides practice? What you got practice at in the afternoon?
We got practice afternoon. Like you said, like I'm kind of a morning person too, so you know, I hate that I have to wait all day to practice. Yeah. You know, that's just the schedule. But yeah, you know, I told Alex I didn't get the chance to tell you, but the other day my car they totaled it. Said that the damages were too much to fix, so they totaled it. And I guess there was a lot more than I thought was going wrong with the car because I thought it was the axle. Apparently, it was like a lot of like 5 other things. But yeah, it's totaled. So now I am looking to get a car. So once again, if anybody out there can plug me over that IL deal, That would be much appreciated. If not, I will go buy me my own car. But yeah, I'm out of a car right now. I got the rental for, another week maybe. And yeah, we gotta get this show on the road. So
yeah,
new car me, I guess.
Your pitch, what you could do instead of saying give you the car, you could be like, let me rent the car, or let me, just have the car for the rest of the year.
I'm open to everything. I mean, lease. I mean, I'm open to everything. You don't got to be you know what I'm saying? Hey, my phone is open. You know what I'm saying? I just need to know who's willing to work, man.
Brayden's like, I'll take whatever I can get at this point.
Man. Yeah, but so that was, that's, I guess, the thorn for the week. I love my car. I've had it for 2022, 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it for 5 years. It's done me justice, man. I love my car, but it's total now. So
question.
What's up?
So would you be the type of person to get a car every couple of years and trade it in, or just keep the same car and ride that baby till the wheels fall off, like my mom over here?
I'm like if I never totaled my car, there's no telling how much longer I would have had it. I probably would have had it in another, 5 years or whenever I needed to get a new car. You know what I'm saying? So, I do like cars, so I can't say that I would just keep one car until the wheels fall off. Mm-hmm. But I'm not one of those people that is just gonna buy just like crazy amount of cars for no reason. Like, I'm gonna get good use out of my cars. I'm gonna get really good use out of my cars. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Well, when you're broke like me and don't really have a choice, you'll take whatever you can get. So I definitely.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I wasn't looking forward to buying no car right now, but I don't really have no choice. So,
bro, you know what I have to talk about on here?
What's going on?
I've been running a pretty fast mile, bro. Like I've been when I work out. Like I know this is a complete change of topic, but I'm just like, I gotta throw it in there before we move on. I've been hitting. I think yesterday I hit a 550. I hit a 555 in the mile.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm low key moving. My agent texted me. He was like, "Sorry, I don't have." Oh, matter of fact, what did Matt say? Matt is the name of my agent. He said, "Hey, Jeremiah, just an update. No fullbacks have been worked out league-wide yet. It was just giving me an update. And I said, tell the teams I ran a 555 mile this morning and see if that helps.
There you go.
So I'm pitching myself. If anybody knows a GM, tell them I can run a pretty fast mile. In the 3 mile, my fastest time ever on that was 2 months ago. I ran at 18:45. So if anybody is keeping up with the math on here, that's a 6:15 split. So your boy is moving at 240 pounds. Moving. You feel me?
Yeah, you moving. I see. I like that. Man,
I'm just trying to set a good example.
Staying in shape. Getting right. I like it.
I feel like now that football is I'm not going to say over for me, but now that I'm out of football,
right?
I feel like my captain role has changed in a way. I feel like now I'm like the captain of my friends and like the captain of my family now, because I'm so used to working out with other people. I'm like, hey, come work out with me. I'm sending like motivational quotes,
right?
Because I'm so used to just, I don't know, just expressing my feelings and putting them out there and trying to get on, bro. I find myself trying to find somebody to get onto because I haven't cursed anybody out in a long time. So anytime my mom comes to me with a problem or somebody else, I'm like, yo, you got to do this. You got to do that. That's why I'm glad we got problems on the prairie now. I can tell people in some sense of what to do. I don't know if they're listening or not, but
giving a little advice.
Yeah. Send us some more problems on the prairie, guys. We got one later on for today's episode, but I'm trying to feel like I'm contributing a little bit more to the world. And just be a good person,
No doubt.
But The last thing I have for our introduction for today is the Coach 30 video. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. I saw it when it came out. I knew that was coming, not gonna lie. My mom
Yeah.
sent it to me, and my mom was like, "Well, to be fair, it's not as bad as it could have been." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess you're right.
Bro, yeah, no, I feel like it could have been worse.
It could have been way worse, but he gave us some mercy."
No, what was funny though, he put the play on there that we were talking about with Deshaun getting juked out and Billy coming down, missing the tackle too.
That was there in K-State.
Oh wait, no, I'm talking about the wrong game. My bad.
Yeah.
No, he put another play on there, but dang. I watched it a couple of days ago, so I forgot now. But
yeah,
that was funny. Davis.
That was rough. Dang it, they got us. You see, Roy went on Twitter and was like, "Oh, they got my boys. They got my boys."
Bro, the part that got me, he was like, he said something like more open than Will Smith's marriage. I was like, oh my God.
He be saying some foul stuff, man, but he didn't get us as bad as he could have, though. So,
yo, who writes his content? I know we need to figure out who he's plugged in with and have them write us some stuff for the pod.
Man.
Hey, Brayden, as you know, I'm in Ardmore right now. Do you know where I can find some mouth-watering tacos?
As a matter of fact, I do. Look no further than Ted's Tacos and Cantina, located off I-35, exit 32. This haven for classic and novelty Mexican eats is the perfect spot to stop for your lunch on the way to the Red River Showdown.
Man, you already know how that traffic is going to be. From loaded fries to enchiladas, there is something for everyone. Ted's Tacos and Cantina offers daily, that's right, daily happy hour specials and weekly Taco Tuesday deals. I was looking at the menu right before this, and I'm already planning how I'm going to build my burrito when I go in.
All right, let's go ahead and finish this because I'm getting hungry. But to everyone headed to the Red River Showdown this weekend, stop on by Ted's Taco and Cantina off I-35, exit 32 on your way. And be sure to tell you Jeremiah and I sent you.
That's right, Jay Heezy. Visit Ted'sTacoCantina.com for more information. And remember, that's Ted's Tacos and Cantina, an Oklahoma company. Huge shout out to them for sponsoring the pod. But anyways, all right, y'all, moving on to Texas, what y'all have tuned in for this week. I'm sure everybody is waiting on you to say that this week has been a great week of practice at some point on the podcast. It has?
It has been a good week of practice.
Hey, there we go.
It's been a great week of practice. Tuesday was one of the better Tuesdays we've had. So yeah, Tuesday was really good.
Good Tuesday,
fellas. It was on edge though.
It was hot.
Boys was in that thing like yeah, getting ready, man. You gotta get ready. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you we had a players only meeting on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I challenged the guys. I challenged them to be more physical, be more aggressive, and whatever your why is, whatever gets you going. Like I know what gets me going. You know what I'm saying? And I hone that in right before games, so I'll be ready to take people's heads off. You know what I'm saying? So I challenge everybody, and you know how I get during games, but I challenge everybody to be on the same type of timing that I am because I'm tired of us claiming that we want to be a physical football team, a tough football team, and not doing it. So let's actually go out there. Like we ain't go out, this summer and get killed by Schmitty and all this other stuff just to be sitting up there getting whooped. So, I challenge everybody to, say we Schmitty built the list, so we Schmitty built,
What? I know. Boy, you're not lying, bro. Man, look, you said it right then and there. You did not you did not die with Schmitty. You did not mess with Schmitty in the summertime just to get whooped on Saturday.
Like doing 3-a-day skills and drills, voluntary player-led practices, coming back 2 weeks early, during the summer to come back and, start practices and our own workouts, just player-led. Like we've done so much, and the commitment and the buy-in has been so, it's been so good. And we actually have a good team. You know what I'm saying? So It's kind of frustrating just because, like I said, if the buy-in wasn't good, or we weren't working hard in the summer or during the winter. You saw winter workouts. You saw what we were doing. You know, we weren't working hard during winter or summer or spring or whatever. Didn't have a good spring ball, or we just weren't talented. We just didn't have the guys. Then that'd be one thing. But to have all that and for it to be, for what has occurred the last 2 weeks to have happened, like it's unacceptable. So I think the biggest thing is the whole team making a conscious decision that I will not be beat. I remember in high school, we were playing this team that we absolutely hated. I mean, hated. And I said on the field before the game, I said, I'm not losing this game. And every time I scored, I said, I'm not losing this game. So I feel like if all of us go out there and be like, I'm not losing no more. We're not losing. And I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that we on the positive end of things. I think we've been in good place at the end of the year, So it's just about mentality and, just like we said, we didn't get killed all summer by Schmitty just to be, getting whooped. So
preach, Mr. Willis, preach.
But all that being said, though, yesterday was really good practice. We got to put it together today, follow that up. But we follow it up with a really good, aggressive, physical practice today. We're going to be all right.
Today is Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you guys listening. Brayden, I think one thing that I've said in the past that can definitely relate to this situation now is we didn't come this far just to come this far.
Right.
All the work that has been put in over the past 7 months, ever since the transition from Link to BV, all the extra gassers, the stadiums, the weights, to get in the moment in a game and feel tired. I think not only does this apply for football, but it applies for life. I think a lot of people, they go on this journey and they have these expectations, and they'll go through years of work or weeks of work, whatever the case may be, and then they get to this one rough patch, and then it's like, I don't know.
Right.
And then you don't realize how much work you've put in up to this point. Like, bro, like it just takes a couple more, a little bit more effort.
Just keep on pushing. It's funny that you say that because Coach V said something in our meeting that really struck home with me. He said that sometimes in life you could do everything right?
Yeah.
You could be grinding, do everything right, and then still not get the results you want at that moment. But you got to just keep on pushing on. Eventually, you're going to get the results you wanted. And that struck home with me because throughout my college career, I felt like I've done everything right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like there's ever been a point where I wasn't like locked in, all in, and it just, hadn't been what I had wanted to that point. But, I just kept on pushing. I just kept on going. I'm like, it's going, I'm going to break through the crack one day. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's the same with this team. We've done everything. We've been committed. You know what I'm saying? We got the talent. We just got to keep on pushing. And, I hate, seeing rebuild year. This ain't no rebuild year. I'm trying to win right now. And excuse my language,
I hate it too.
Excuse my language, mama, but I'd be damned if under my leadership, it was categorized as a rebuild year, So
that's how I felt last year whenever we lost, and especially to Oklahoma State. I'm like, dang, like all this happened under me? Like, no. And I still can't let it go. So I know exactly how you feel. This being branded a rebuild year, like, no, like I will not be the senior class to be labeled a rebuild year. We're going to turn this ship around quick.
Right.
I remember one time a coach said to me, bro, and I believe this is the difference between being good and being great. The self-motivation between those two. He said this. I think I was doing planks or something one time, and I was about to give in. I think we was going for like 4 or 5 minutes or something like that. And then he said towards the end, he was like, yo, like if I told you to hold this plank or else your little sister was going to pass away or your mom was going to pass away, like you think you would be able to hold it, right? Like you would somehow find the extra motivation to hold it. And it was a crazy comparison. And I was like, why would you say that? But the comparison wasn't the issue. He was like, the fact that you somehow found a way to push through is what the difference between good and great is. Being able to do that on your own, the comparison is wild. Like, of course, I don't want to think about my family dying, but I promise you, bro, if y'all had went into the game last week with the mindset of I have to play this football game like it's my last, like somebody else's life is on the line, I promise you the game has a different outcome, because then every rep becomes super locked in. Then you have a different purpose. So it's not whether it's not a matter of fact of whether you guys can compete or whether you guys can win. We all know you guys can win. It's more so the mindset of it. And I challenge you. I challenge the guys listening. Bring out that dog, man. That DAWG, that dog in you. Bring it out this week. Not only the players, but the fans too. I'm gonna be right there on the 50. I think I'm sitting next to the Texas fans. Ooh, I'm gonna be turned, boy. I swear I want somebody to say something. I want somebody to, matter of fact, I want drama to happen just so I can get hyped and y'all turn around and see Jay Hall fighting in the stands and y'all gonna get hyped too, and then the whole stadium gonna get hyped. We all gonna get hyped, baby. So let's go. Let's go, man. I can't wait for the game this weekend, boy. Don't get me started, boy. Don't get me started. Jay Hall might have to suit up. They couldn't get me on the sideline this game because of all the people coming. I guess I'm not as important as like former Heisman winners, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna find a way to get some energy going, my boy.
No doubt.
You gonna see me. Hey,
no doubt.
Brayden, you know how when you run a seam, you're supposed to run down the middle versus cover 2 and up the hashes versus cover 1 and 3, right?
Of course.
Well, what if I asked you about mortgages, interest rates, or buying homes?
I don't know as much about that.
Well, the good thing is you don't need to, because our sponsor of this episode, Matt McDaniel, has been helping people find the right loan for a long time. And he understands all types of loans, including loans with a low introductory rate that can be refinanced when rates improve.
To get in touch with Matt at McDaniel Mortgage Group, call 214-435-1988 or visit www.appwithmatt.com to get pre-qualified and find the best loan options for you.
And because there are more homes available to buy than in the past several months, you have more choices. Start your home search today with Phil and Thaleen Webb or one of their team members at Webb Properties Group. Call 405-322-5632, and they will be happy to send you a list of available homes in your price range.
Sooner Nation, you could be in your new home for the holidays. Let's make that dream a reality.
How you feel about the game, though? Like, tell me what you thinking. You cool, calm, and collected, or like what you got going on?
Yeah, man, I'm cool, calm, and collected, man. I'm getting my mind ready right now, man, to go put it all out there on the line. Like I said, this game means a lot to a lot of people, means a lot to me, and I don't particularly like these boys. They don't like us. I know that was a question that a lot of people wondered, like, is it just a fun back and forth, or is it like actual dislike? And it's actual dislike. Like,
I feel,
yeah,
I'm
trying to be politically correct, but So, man, I'm ready to put it all out online, man. I'm like I said, I told the boys in the meeting, man, you got to go into this game and be like, nah, and the rest of the games this season, not just this game, but be like, I'm not going, I'm not going for that. Like, I'm not. So
I think one
I've been
thing
mentally preparing all week. So, I'm ready.
I think one thing that I've always felt was important was pregame for this game. Just everything. We all know it's a big game. So I'm not going to say it's easy to get going during the game because we started off slow last year, obviously. But in terms of pregame, there's a lot that goes into this game. It's an 11 o'clock kickoff. We're not at home. We're away. There's traffic. There's a police escort. We got dogs sniffing our bags, sniffing the bus. We got to get checked in. It's a whole lot going on before this game. And as a young guy, I'm sure you'll tell the players this at some point. This is the one game where you have to control your emotions, because by the time the first quarter starts, I promise you can be tired. Like, by the time the first quarter starts, by the time the game starts, I promise you it feels like the end of the first quarter or the end of the first half for any other game. One, it's normally hot. It's normally like 85, 88 plus by 11 o'clock on this day for whatever reason in October.
Always.
I don't know why. I remember my first time playing, and I'm like, bro, it is October. Like, why is it scorching out here? Like, what? Yep. Like, come on, man. Like, it's cooler now today than it will be on game day. And I promise you it's going to be hot in those stands. So
it's going to be hot. Come on now. You know how it is. And we wouldn't rather it any other way. But that is important. And I've told the guys, this game right here is different than any other game that you've ever been in, different than any other rivalry, different than, this game is just different. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Outside variables don't matter. It don't matter if a team undefeated, if a team is, has a negative loss record or just came off a loss. Like, none of that matters. Like, this game is going to take so much out of you mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. Like, this game, by the time you get done with this game, bro, you're going to be like, dog, there's nothing else I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to just go pass out. You know what I'm saying? So,
feel that.
I definitely told the guys that, nobody's ever won pregame. You know what I'm saying? So, all that extra stuff we got to stay out of. We can't exert too much extra energy by getting into it with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know we don't like them. You know what I'm saying? They don't like us, but you got to be smarter, you know what I'm saying, and be more poised, So it's going to be an emotional game. And we know that, and we got a lot of guys that haven't been in this game. So I think it was just key to tell them up front and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? The biggest thing about this game is staying poised, staying cool, calm, and collected, like you said.
A little bit of bullfrog breakdown. I think we've coined a new term after last week. I got some keys to the game, man. Some keys to the game. So if you go back and look at the history of this game specifically, the run, a few things, the run game.
Run the ball.
Run. You have to. In this game in particular, I don't know what it is, but you have to be able to run the ball. We can, I promise you, we can throw for over 400, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't run the ball. And I'm not going to ask you about the quarterback situation or anything like that, but there's going to be a lot of running in this football game. They got Bijan, we got our backs. I pray, I hope, and I know the offensive line is going to step up. Same thing for the defensive line, because Bijan going to tote that thing. He was cooking defense last year, and he's been cooking everybody else this year. So the thing is, know that they're going to make plays. Right. But you also have to know that we got to make plays too. You can't go, you can never go into this game saying, "Oh, I hope we hold them." Like, it's unrealistic. Like, there's athletes on both sides. Almost the whole 90% of the field is from Texas within an hour or so of Arlington. So they're gonna make plays. We're gonna have to make plays, but the run game is one thing we got to dominate. Second thing, turnovers. Prime example, Caleb Kelly, the man, the myth, the legend. The strip fumble last year, and how that got us back on track to win the game. You have to protect the football. We can't give up a 70-yard run and then fumble on the 15-yard line. Shout out to Kennedy Brooks. No, I'm kidding. But man, we got to protect the football. Got to protect the football. I think time of possession is going to be key. I'm not saying whoever has the ball more is going to win the game. I'm not saying that at all. But I do think that our stamina in this game is going to play a factor. Second thing, turnovers. And last thing, running the football. So that's my Bullfrog breakdown. We got to start at Xavier Worthy, their number one receiver. Got to contain Bijan to some point. And everything else, the cards may fall where they fall. So I'm excited for this one. I think it's interesting, though. I saw a fun fact where this is the first game since, I think, 98, the year I was born. 1998, that both Texas and Oklahoma are unranked. Not that that matters, but
right.
I thought that was a nice little fun fact. This will be one for the ages, I will say. The last, 7 years of OU Texas games have been wild, especially since Baker up to now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if anybody should lead us, it should be that group that was announced captains and myself the other day. And the only reason I say that is because that group has been through probably the craziest stretch of OU Texas games. Probably top 3 stretch of craziest OU Texas games ever. We had to come from behind win last year. 2020, we had the 4 overtime game. 19, we had the game with Jay Hurts where we had to, ice the game with the run game, basically. And then in 2018, we had the come from behind loss where we came back, but we lost on the field goal. And then we came back and we beat them in the Big 12 championship. So some crazy games that went down since I've been here. So, I've seen a lot of things during that game. I've had a lot of experience. And so I know I'm the guy to be able to lead these guys. So
I'm excited for you, my bro. It's going to be a fun one.
No doubt.
Moving on to problems on the Prairie. Alex, what do we have for this week's submission?
All right, first submission. OU football is like religion in my family, and we have seriously bonded over the years with the Sooners. Me and my wife found out that we are pregnant with our first, and I wanted to reveal to my parents with some OU flair. Got any ideas?
Well, bro, I'm not very experienced in the baby department, so I've never done a baby reveal or a gender reveal, so I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. But if you want to relate it to OU football, I guess something that would be fun would be, I was going to say plant a flag somehow, and I don't know, put a baby on it or something. And no. Mom, you got any ideas? Nah, she's on the phone.
I say you should reach out to your local roughneck, get some gear, get a gun, and do the flare or do the different colors out the roughneck gun.
Bro, you're gonna be a great dad.
Hey man, you sound like a good idea to me.
Hey, that's way better than anything that I was going to come up with. that was good. I think I would do that.
Yeah. I mean, they probably let you too.
I don't think they would mind. Or maybe if they can't come to you, at least
or maybe you could hire them or ask them to come out. I don't know.
Yeah. Put the Roughnecks on an NIL deal.
Yeah.
Hey, matter of fact, if you want J Hall involved, shoot me a message. I'll see what I can. Well, I'm not gonna say I'll see what I can do, but if you get it coordinated, then I'll hop on. I can't coordinate it for you.
But yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh, that's good. Alex, we got another one.
I am Oklahoma born and was raised a Sooner fan, but married a Texas OM. We have a 3-year-old son. Up to this point, he's only been allowed to wear Sooner gear, but my husband is finally pushing back. Do I put my foot down and only allow Sooner gear for my son, or compromise and let my son decide for himself?
I mean, happy wife, happy life, right? Put your foot down and tell them we only wear OU gear in this camp. All right.
I think that would be hard. I mean, I love the drama though. That would be kind of fun. It would keep things on edge. But I'm definitely forcing the Sooner gear. Like I don't like for me. For Jay Hall, like I'm a die about mine. Like it's not happening. Like I'll burn the shirt. I'm that petty to the point where I will take it, burn it, throw it away. And if my partner won't let my child wear Sooner gear, then they're definitely not wearing orange. They just won't wear anything. Like we'll just go neutral before we commit to the orange side. Like I'll sit on the 50 before I go over to the 49 on the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? So it's Sooners or nothing. We better find another sport.
Like I said, happy wife, happy life. Sooners, you know what I'm saying? If not, make it miserable for them.
Hey, figure it out. Don't let them wear orange. That's unacceptable.
Put your foot down.
Put your foot down.
That's your job. That's your assignment for this week.
Sooner Nation, that is all we have for this episode of the podcast on the Prairie. Continue to submit us some more drama, please. Jay Hall is living a quiet life, and he would like to live through you guys a little bit. I think that would be fun. Brayden, my boy, good luck. Not that you need it, because you're just a baller. I can't wait for this weekend, man. Like man, look, I leave down to go down there Thursday because I got a couple meetings and stuff. So I'll be down there from Thursday. I'm actually grateful that I have to go down there early because then I get to skip all the I-35 traffic. Yep. Y'all be sure to stop at Tacos and Cantina if traffic comes to a standstill down here in Ardmore. They the plug. What else I got? If y'all see me at the game, come holler at me. Don't stare at me. Just come ask for a picture or ask for my autograph, or wave. Just don't stare at me. Don't give me bug eyes. I don't like that. Okay. I'm not the most popular guy in the world, but when it happens, it happens. So that is all I got. Brayden, you got anything left for the people?
No, see you on Saturday.
I'm on one. See y'all Saturday.
Yeah, that's perfect.